What did you do? Football. Which teams play? Hearts. I don't follow the local league. No, I'm a big football fan. I just don't follow the local league. Hearts and Liberty Professionals, right? Which teams do you support? Obviously, yes. Did they win? Wonderful. Gumi? Well, I didn't do anything much. I just read it and slept most of the time, you know. Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, so today we have a reading activity planned. We are going to read from our textbooks. You all have them. Gateway English for Senior Secondary Schools. Yeah. So take them and open to page 4. Ignorance is no defense. That is the title of our reading. Ignorance is no defense. I hope I got that right. Defense is with a C, not an S. Right. Yes. As we all know, reading is very, very, very important if you want to develop your language. If you read more, you are exposed to a lot more words, a lot more expressions, a lot more usage of the words. Yeah, so you improve upon your vocabulary and your language in general, whether it is speech or writing. Yeah, so I encourage you to read. Beyond this class, you should have a book, novel, that which is not too technical for you. Yes. And try to complete, try to read novels. You have newspapers as well. I can lend you mine. Yes, just to have something to read. Yeah, so in this our activity, obviously we want to improve upon reading. Our objectives is to improve our reading. So we are going to listen as we read, you pay attention as we read, and then you pick up on the words, the pronunciation, as well as the intonation of, our intonation, how our voice rises and then lowers through our reading. All these adds meaning to what we say. So for example, if I say what, the meaning will be different from if I say what. You understand that? Yes. So what, what, obvious that, and perhaps in a second you read some emotions in how I say it. And so intonation, the rising and falling of our voice as we read is very important to the meaning as well. So you can't just read on a blank without any emotions. So we learn all of that. And yes. So apart from that, we also hope to pick up on some new words for our vocabulary. That is why when we begin the exercise, one of the things you're supposed to do is to highlight, please don't, and you can do them in your jotters. Don't write in your, especially for those who are using the school's book, don't write in the book. Write them somewhere. If it's your own textbook, you can do with it as you wish. Although I won't recommend it. Yeah, so you can jot those any words in your notebooks, words that appear, like you haven't met, you are meeting for the first time, and you don't know the word, you can write them down as well as expressions so that we can discuss them after the lessons. So hopefully by the time you finish, your reading will be improved, and then you would have picked up on some vocabulary as well as some expressions. Yes. So let's go to the page. Are you all there? Yes. Before we start reading, ignorance is no defense. Reading from this title, is there any clue as to what the reading is going to be about? What do you think? Yes, the title doesn't give away much, does it? But there are some pictures, some illustrations. So from these illustrations, what do you think the story is going to be about? What? A fable? What is a fable? A story that has animal characters. Fair enough. So we are going to read a story whose characters are animals, right? Yeah, so, but there are no indications as to what the story is going to be. But what does the title mean? Ignorance is knowledge. What's the meaning of the word ignorance? Perhaps our first word in the list. Ignorance. Yeah, so perhaps if you can decipher the title, get the meaning of the title, we can predict what is going to happen. Yes, ignorance. No, not really. Ignorance, perhaps to be uninformed, to not know. So not knowing is not an excuse. You can't say, oh, I didn't know. Yes. Okay, so yeah, not much. So apart from, we know that they are going to be, it's fable.